Hello there, Gemini, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are doing a timeless reading for you today. This is messages from your guides. We're going to reveal what they want you to know right here, right now. Trust that whenever this reading does find you is exactly when it's meant to. We're going to reveal your power, your purpose. We're going to see what mysteries may be resolved or unearthed for you here in this reading. Know that whenever this is activated for you, the energies will last about the next 3 months or so, depending on your situation. We have the energy of scrying coming out here first. This is really all about trusting your vision, trusting what you see, and trusting what you feel. Your intuition is very heightened for you at this time. You might be seeing all kinds of symbols or things that you may be initially inclined to dismiss as coincidence. You might have a word, an image, something that pops into your mind, and then you may see it in reality. So maybe you get a vision of, maybe you want to buy a new car, right? You get a vision of, say, a brand new electric vehicle or something, or maybe it's a classic car, and you get the vision in your mind. You can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it, and then all of a sudden you see it in reality. That's your power of manifestation is coming in there for you. Something has planted a seed. And this is where you set your intentions. You plant your seeds, right? You trust in your vision, your ability to turn your vision into reality. Now, you might be seeing some other things that don't quite necessarily make sense. So pay attention to what you see. There's a message in everything. When we embrace the scrying energy, this is about not focusing on something, loosening our gaze. When we loosen our gaze and we allow messages or visions to come in, this is where we quite often get guidance, we get some enlightenment, we get a little bit of heads up. But quite often, those things come in the form of symbols of some kind that we then have to decipher in some way. So pay attention to anything that you see that initially you might be like, oh, that's just a coincidence. Trust that it is not a coincidence. It's there for a reason. You might be seeing repeating numbers. You might see animals or insects in places that are a little bit strange. Research it. Embrace the message that's coming in there for you. But ultimately, trust your vision, trust your intuition, and plant those seeds, right? Plant those seeds for the things that you want to create in your life. The power is within you. Stone goddess energy is coming in here, bringing you a lot of love and a lot of support from the universe, from your angels, your spirits, your guides, your past loved ones. Someone is speaking to you here that you may or may not have known in your 3D world. This can be like a grandparent, like a grandmother. It's a feminine energy that's coming in here with this particular message. So one of your spirit guides could be like, a grandmother or an aunt, maybe a really close friend. Can be someone that is related to you on your mother's side of the family. And they could now be guiding you and protecting you and helping you along your journey. And they're wanting you to know that they are here. So those times that you sense a presence, those times when you smell something or you get a little bit of a vision or something, or maybe a memory or something comes up, they're just letting you know that they're here for you. This is also a really great time to connect with any kind of past loved ones, whether you've known them or not. Connect with your ancient ancestors. And some of you may be inclined right now to do like a past life reading, or maybe get a mediumship reading done. And there could be some interesting messages coming out there for you, but you don't even need the help of someone else, because with the energy, your spiritual energy that's activating here and that's being heightened for you right now, what happens sometimes is whether we embrace it and nurture it and allow it to grow, right? Our spiritual senses, our own energy can be heightened for either short or long periods when spirit is trying to get a message through. And so this can be that time where you are sensing all these things, and there's a reason behind it, right? So there's some sort of message there for you. So trust what you're seeing and maybe sit with your own energy. You don't necessarily need to pay for a service, okay? Sit with your energy. We need to find a quiet space and just somewhere where you can just be. You don't need candles, you don't need crystals. You can use them, of course, but you don't need them. All you need is you and your intention to connect, and you will. It might not necessarily be right that second. It could come in a dream. It could come at the weirdest times, maybe in the shower, right? But trust that you have the ability within you to connect. But remember to also love yourself. When we have the stone goddess, this is a reminder of the feminine energy of kindness, caring, compassion, self-love, self-care. So remember in those times when you're always looking out for someone else, you're always caring for other people, remember to take care of you as well. We have gratitude is dreaming, frozen for a time, and we have grace within the chaos. There is something manifesting in your life here, Gemini. Remember, no matter what you've got going on in your world, whether you're wanting to make some small changes, whether you want something to improve, whether you're trying to heal, or whether you're trying to begin some new wonderful opportunities for yourself, whatever it happens to be, remember to practice the art of gratitude. The more we are grateful for things, the more we give thanks, the more things that we get to be grateful for, right? Because we're putting this energy of gratitude and then we attract more things. Gratitude and embracing the power of gratitude can help us to manifest the things in our life that we want. The things that are exciting, the things we are trying to create, the things that are making us feel good, feel happy, whatever it happens to be for you, right? Remember to be thankful for all the good, for all the bad, for everything that's still manifesting in its material world. All right. Even be thankful for the challenges that you've overcome because number one, you're still here. You've overcome them. Maybe you're stronger and wiser for it, and give thanks for that too, right? Because even in times of pain or grief or sadness or loss, things that didn't work out for us, we learned something. And so give thanks for the lessons because they make you, they're the building blocks of who you are now. So dream about something, envision something, be thankful for it as though it's already here, one of the keys to manifesting, and then allow. Because there may be times here where you might feel like nothing's happening. Frozen in time shows that sometimes there's a cooling off period, sometimes there is a waiting period where we just have to be open. We just have to allow things to unfold or things to come in, whether they're messages or opportunities, whatever they happen to be. We need to allow things to unfold in their natural timing. And sometimes it feels as though we've been frozen out. Sometimes it feels as though there's nothing going on. Sometimes it feels as though, it's like I got whiteout conditions here, folks. I can't see a foot in front of my face. There's just nothing going on. But trust that there is a reason for that. So your message here is to slow down. Sometimes there is great power in not doing anything. So if you're always on the go, you're always on the hustle and bustle, you're always wanting things to happen, you're always out there, you're always talking to people, you're always, this, and maybe you don't ever give yourself a breather, you're getting now a breather and a reminder of taking a breather. It's very important because we sometimes, in those times where there's not a lot exciting going on, Sometimes that's where we hear or we see what we're meant to see. So slow down, take a time out, and of course, be patient, which we don't always like to do. But we do have grace within the chaos here as well. This is really about acceptance. Accepting that, sometimes life can be complicated. Sometimes, we do need to accept that there's a lot of things intertwined together, right? One thing affects another thing, affects another thing. It's like a ripple effect thing out there. Sometimes our life feels busy and chaotic. Sometimes it feels like things are spiraling out of our control. Sometimes we need to recognize that there are things we can control and there's a lot of other things that we can't control. And we need to accept the fact that we can't control them, allow things to happen or not happen exactly as they're meant to, but be ready for action. But just as we sometimes, really do need to shake up our lives a little bit, when the dust settles, we can see the beauty that came out of that chaotic time. And we've all been through change. Change quite often can be messy and chaotic. But this is about taking the high road. This is about remaining calm in the face of chaos. This can be about not getting caught up in the tornado or the whirlwind of things that may be going on around you or inside you. It's about rising above them. Carrying yourself with grace, with kindness, compassion, with dignity. But something is shifting in here for you, whether it's internal or external, and it may feel weird. It may feel like you're out of control. Go with the flow. Resistance will create more chaos for you. Sorry, my camera keeps shaking, right? Resistance is not a great thing, right? We can resist things, but why? Right? Yes, we can put our foot down. Yes, we can put up boundaries. We can even say no to certain things, but there's some things that are meant to be, some things that are meant to happen, and we've got to ride the wave. So in those times, we need to go with the flow. We need to accept grace, gratitude, right? And then see where that dust settles. 10 of Cups. Very nice card. Page of Cups. Even better. Hierophant. Wow. And the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. There we go. 10 of Cups to the Page of Cups to the Hierophant. You are blossoming, you are growing, you are learning more about yourself, and you are on the path to personal growth, emotional growth, healing, happiness, and spiritual. Getting in touch with your spiritual self. You're very powerful. Your powers are growing, whether you realize it or not. The 10 of Cups, yes, this does bring about happiness and joy and a lot of blessings. Happy home, happy family, happy you. It's really connecting with your emotions. It's an abundance of positive emotions, positive vibes. And we've got the Page of Cups right beside that. Now, yes, can there be growth in a relationship coming in here for you? Yes. Your commitment and your belief that you can evolve something in a way that makes you happy is the very essence of what is going to make something happen for you. I'm really feeling here that by committing to your journey, by committing to yourself, by committing to learning more about your spiritual self or the spiritual realms, whether you want to connect with past loved ones, with your ancestors, whether you want to connect with your spirit guides, whether you want to just connect with your energy, your commitment and your belief that you can do it, that you can make it happen, the Hierophant, is what is going to allow you to grow. Your ability to stay open, open heart, open mind, your ability to stay open to messages. The pages quite often bring messages. is what is going to turn things around for you in a positive way. This brings expansion, growth. This is how you learn how to attract abundance. This is how you learn how to make positive changes, or this is how you learn to, make some better choices, right? Whatever it happens to be, right? You are on the path to learning, to growing. The Hierophant, yes, it's an energy of commitment, faith, belief systems, spiritual self, order and structured religious beliefs, whatever it happens to be, but something is shifting here. And when we have the Wheel of Fortune, this is the wheel of destiny, the wheel of karma. This is ruled by Jupiter. So Jupiter brings us wisdom, knowledge, expansion, growth. Wisdom, Jupiter also is a very benefic planet for us, bringing us good luck, fortunate turns of events. It's also about taking a chance. Take a chance. See where this wheel goes. See where something leads you. We don't know quite often if something's going to be good or not so good. We don't know until we try, right? Think of the Wheel of Fortune in the Las Vegas casino, right? Maybe you're going to put $10 on black 10 or whatever it happens to be. You don't know if that's going to win. Take a chance. Take a shot. See where something leads you. My intuition tells me to put my money on black. Okay, great. Not that I'm encouraging you to gamble, by the way, right? But it is the Wheel of Fortune. So let's just face it. It's a game of chance. But you don't know until you stick around and see what the outcome is going to be, or you don't know if you're going to win unless you put that money on there. Because by not putting the money on there, or by not making that choice, then perhaps maybe the wheel wouldn't land on that particular number or color or opportunity. Life is about a game of chance. Life is about growth. Life is about being in the flow of things that we can't always control. Life is about having a sense of wonder and going with the flow and trusting in the ebb and the flow of the universe. Sometimes when we're down, we never think we're going to get back up again. Sometimes when we're at the top of our game, we never quite think that we can fall down to rock bottom again. Both are possible. And the Wheel of Fortune reminds us of that. However, this is showing a positive turn of events for you. Good luck is on your side. Something is aligning with your destined path here. With this energy, you got some good karma coming back to you, especially if you think that maybe nothing good has been happening, or, how come I never get what I deserve? I put all this wonderful energy out there and I don't get anything back. Things are about to change for you. But know that because the Wheel of Fortune can bring surprises, sudden turn of events, something paying off for you when you're willing to take a chance, when you're willing to take a gamble, right? Trusting in the unknown. Remember that when the wheel turns like that into a positive direction, we do sometimes get turbulence. We do sometimes get chaos because it does represent change. And if you think about a ship sailing through the ocean and it all of a sudden is going to change course and change direction, as it turns, there's turbulence in the water. And even though something better is happening, right, or a better direction is happening, is turning away from a storm perhaps, right, there is that kind of little bump in the road, right? So trust in the energy of chaos, because it quite often leads us to a better place. But there's spiritual growth, new people coming in here. Page of Cups can be a surprise. The Wheel of Fortune can be a surprise. It can be people coming into your life. This can be some really good news with the Page of Cups. But again, this can also be you awakening to your spiritual self, awakening to your spiritual gifts. And as we said earlier, if you want to connect, maybe you want to pay for a mediumship reading or something like that. But the power here lies within you as well. Nurture it. We all have the ability to connect with spirit, to connect with our energy, to create some magic. We all have this. We just don't use it. We don't exercise it, right? The pineal gland that we all have, right? It's just like, if you see people that can wiggle their ears, it's a muscle in their ears. And if they practice it when they're kids, right, they practice it, then they can usually continue wiggling their ears until adulthood. But if you don't practice it, the muscle just kind of like atrophies a little bit. You can get it back, right? But you have to like really make an effort for that, right? And the pineal gland is no different. It's the source of our spirituality. It's the source of our ability. It's a muscle, right? It's the muscle that helps us to connect. And it's activating in you. So it's bringing in some really positive things for you, helping you see some positive things, and may even bring you a little bit of something to celebrate here. We like that. We like celebration. But you are very much surrounded by a lot of love and a lot of help and a lot of support from your spiritual realms. And I think they're guiding you in a very interesting direction, a really wonderful direction, and guiding you towards your happiness and helping you to bring things into your life that are in alignment with your vision, your goals, and your dreams. Let's get some more messages. We have cycles, chakra balance energy with cycles and the Wheel of Fortune, new cycle or improvement in your cycle. Out of chaos comes out of chaos comes creation. Look at that. Wow. Cool. I couldn't have orchestrated that if I tried. Out of chaos comes creation. So this is that reminder again that yes, sometimes things are chaotic or turbulent. They feel out of control. But there's something being created. There's some changes that are happening. You have the power to change, yes, but sometimes there's other forces at work there for us as well. We have your root chakra with the sense of security. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. As you, especially as you make change, or if you feel like things are spiraling out of control, connect with nature and ground your energy. It is one of the best and easiest ways to ground yourself. Go outside. Seriously. It sounds like such a simple thing, but sometimes the best answers are simple. The best solutions are simple. The best ways forwards are simple. Beauty in simplicity. Smell a flower. Go for a walk. Even if you live in the middle of a big city, the concrete jungle, go for a walk around the block. You're still outside, right? Connect with nature in some way. And if maybe you can't connect with nature outside, maybe you do live in a concrete jungle. It's like, well, I got one tree on my block, hug that tree and then maybe go and buy some plants and bring them inside. But whatever connecting with nature means to you, that is how we feel grounded. We feel connected with the universe, and we can really kind of get some energy going there. There's your next card. And we have your crown chakra. Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Messages coming in for you. Time for you to create the vision or embrace the visions that you're seeing and trust the visions that you're seeing, whether it's in your mind's eye or out in the 3D world. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. It might have been small. It might have been big. It may have been the whole thing. But if there was something here for you, please do take a moment and press that like button. I appreciate that. It helps YouTube know that you resonate with the reading, so it shows it to more people. But most importantly, it lets me know that you resonate on some level. Drop a heart in the comments box down below. I will heart you back. We'll connect our energies and send some beautiful love and light out into the universe. And if you do enjoy my content, hit that notification bell. You'll be subscribed to the channel, and you will also get notified, in theory, whenever I put up a new reading. But I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.